Hey guys, and welcome to game number 67 out of 100 of my Human vs. AI series, where I'm taking on the AI-powered Scrabble BestBot in a 100-game match. It's been rough going lately. We've lost 4 in a row, so we're now at 10 games behind the bot at 28 and 38, so could really use a good result here. And this is quite a rack to start things off. 2 Ys, 2 Os, 2 S's, and a U. Yo-Yo, unfortunately, not valid in Scrabble, so love to play yo-yos here, but can't do that. I guess I'll just play like U or U's? I mean, I've never seen an opening rack like this. This is just bizarre. There's definitely no 5-letter words here. At least I can't imagine. Sousy is not good. I feel like I'm better off playing U's. And it takes it back E as well. So I don't think I want to play it here, right? Because of the back E hook. With 12 E's unseen and me not having any of them, that doesn't seem smart. So I feel like this is probably the best placement, and I think I'm better off playing the S. I mean, OSSY feels pretty clunky. I don't really think having the second S is that big an asset here. And it's not like telling BestBot that I have the other S. I don't think this early in the game is so important. So I don't know, it's such a strange looking opening play used for 14, but it's a strange opening rack, and sometimes strange opening racks call for strange opening plays, so let's do it. Alright, so this looks at least a little bit better. I mean, still not like a bingo rack or anything, but at least I got a couple scoring tiles and just some more flexibility. I can maybe play yaw or away next turn, depending on what the bot does, but we'll see. And the bot bingos with Be Thorn for 77, so definitely not the start we wanted. But it happens. Now, I think I might want to be a little bit aggressive and play No Way over here to set up the S hook for No Ways. I'm already at a pretty big deficit, and this feels like a pretty reasonable risk to take. There's only 2 more S's unseen, with still the game barely having gotten underway. The odds are against the bot having an S, and it certainly is a very strong line for myself, so that seems reasonable. I don't really have any great plays otherwise. I guess I could also play way over here. It's definitely considerably more conservative. I mean, it's a few more points than no way as well. The leave is comparable, I would say. Sets up sway and away. I don't want to play away because that just gives back too many easy overlaps on that double word right there. But way is not unreasonable. Yeah, it's 3 more points than no way. AMOS versus AMS is probably just about a toss-up. And it opens some space without being quite as aggressive as no way. So, bit of a trade-off. I do think I like no way, though. Like I said, the odds are definitely against the bot having an S. And it doesn't give back all that much, because if the bot plays on the N column next to no way, it's probably going to be hesitant to do that, just because that'll give back a lot of counterplay as well down the O column. And it's not that easy to play down the L column, I don't think, in a way that blocks the S spot, because you need to go vowel, consonant in a very specific way, which is not that easy to do. So I think I like no way. It's definitely risky, but, you know, I'm at an early deficit. It's not a particularly big equity sacrifice, and the odds are against the bot having a very good and effective block or having the S itself. So let's go for it. Alright, I drew the second M, which probably I'm not going to be able to bingo with if I had to guess. If there's a P, I'd have pomatums. P-O-M-A-T-U-M-S, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And annoyingly, the bot does have a very good block as Oh-Ho, which doesn't take an S. So, a little bit unfortunate, but it happens. And what do I want to do here? Maybe Umma to set up the S for Summa. Looks not completely unreasonable. There's also Be Thorn, so it's not like I have to set up another S hook necessarily. I don't really like MM over here. This leave is just a little bit too clunky. Too many one-pointers that don't go all that well together. So not a huge fan of that. There's also over here for 24. But I think Umma is fine. I like creating more space. Really closes down the board. I mean, it takes a front M, but I need a blank for that anyway. So that's very unlikely to actually be relevant. So I don't really think I want to do that. Alma is very good for the board. Like I said, setting up the front S hook and just creating some more space on the left, making sure that that part of the board doesn't get shut down. So yeah, given I'm already down 70, I think being proactive here is good. Let's go ahead and play that. Ah, now I got the Q. Well, at least, wow, Crocally now for the bot for 71. Not the start we wanted here at all. I guess, do I have to play Cots now? I don't know. I think I might be better off just doing this, getting rid of the Q, setting up, yeah, it sets up another S hook. I feel like this is probably better. I mean, the thing is, even after Cots, I'm still going to probably be down 100 plus. I'm going to need 2 bingos anyway, whatever I do. And this definitely puts me a lot closer to getting the first of those bingos, and also sets up a very high-scoring line on the bottom. So I feel like this is, at this score, it's better. Like, if we're an even game, I think I'd be more inclined to go with Cots. I feel like at this kind of deficit, I need to keep as much bingo firepower as I can. And also create another good line for myself. Because if I don't create good lines, then the bot is going to quickly start closing the board down. So yeah, let's go ahead and play this. Dang it, now I got the J. Definitely don't want all these high point tiles when I'm trying to bingo. Yeah, now I'm probably going to have to just cash in. Oh my gosh, come on. Really? Now this game is already basically over. I could play co-designed for 45, but I mean, if I keep the J, that's just not going to help me. I guess, I mean, I just play Jots and basically concede at this point? Like, I don't even know. If I play Joyed, I guess I could play Joyed and hope the bot has like 7 consonants and hit something through this D. I mean, I don't know. Is it even worth it? Like, in a tournament where spread mattered, I'd probably just play Jots and be like, GG. In this game, maybe I'll go for it, just because spread doesn't really matter all that much. I don't know. I mean, how many more points is Jots? 54 versus 32. I mean, it's 22 more points. It still keeps ERD. It's way better on equity. But, like, maybe I can draw poor 10s and the bot has 7 consonants and decides it can't really block, or it's not worth it to block. I don't know. I mean, there's probably some chance that this wins. I don't think there's really any chance that Jots is going to win. So you know what? What the heck? Let's go for it. Why not? Alright, yeah, that's not going to cut it. I mean, I have Voterist with an A, but there's no A that's open in the spot that would allow Voterist to play. So, yeah, that didn't really work out. Maybe I should have just played Jots, but like I said, it's not like I was gonna win anyway. So, all right, yeah, this game is basically over. Let's just wait and see what the bot does. Okay, Teleped. Thankfully, it didn't have an S for Telepeds. That would have been insane. And yeah, I mean, now I don't even have anything with Burkas that uses my V. That's the problem. It's like, I don't have anything here. I'm down 200 points. I just have to play, like, Vita or something? I mean, I think I gotta get rid of this V. I don't know how else to really do it. Virtuoso doesn't work through this O, one tile off. Yeah, I think just Vita, right? I mean, I don't want to keep a V. Viator blocks the S hook, which I want to save open if I'm trying to bingo. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, at this point, I don't want to... Or maybe Vet, actually, over here. Yeah, why not do that? Keeps another Val. It's probably a little bit better for bingo percent. I don't want to, like, overanalyze this. I'm definitely completely lost at this point, so... Okay, now I draw the blank. If only I could have had that earlier. Yeah, I mean, now I'll obviously bingo. I have, like, Distort and Burkas. I have Post-Riot through this O as a double-double. I have Risotto, either with Joe or Risotto. So, like, I have a million bingos now, but obviously going to be way, way too little too late. I mean, barring something absolutely absurd. Like, I guess it's theoretically possible if the bot... But the problem is the pool just isn't that bad. It's really well balanced. Like, there's nothing the bot could really have, I don't think, that would necessitate an exchange. Like, at this point, I need to hope, like, the bot has to exchange and then draws badly, and I draw, like, 3 bingos in a row. Like, it's is just not going to happen. And I don't know, I mean, I made a couple of maybe incorrect plays earlier. No Way and Umma were both kind of tricky. I guess on the Umma turn, if I had played I would have blocked Crocoli, and maybe this would all not happened, but I don't know. Either way, this has been pretty rough going so far, but let's see what the bot does here. Alright, the bot goes with Vacua. I'm just going to play Risotto down here. Like I said, it doesn't really matter too much, but at least I get a bingo down finally. Alright, well, I drew Fainted. I don't think it's going to actually play on this board. Inflated doesn't fit. Yeah, no, I don't believe anywhere to play it, and I'd be surprised if the bot gives me a spot, but I guess you never know. Crazier things have happened. Maybe I should have played Risotto somewhere else so I could have tried to hit co-designed on my next turn. But I mean, it's 45. It's not like a huge play anyway. It's not like that would be enough. I'm still going to need 2 more bingos and then some to come back. Yeah, I don't know. This was a rough game, but it happens. Unfortunately, it's going to be, barring some crazy miracle, our 5th loss in a row, which is pretty rough. Okay, the bot plays Flit. Do I have anything through this AL that maybe opens things up? Not really. Fantail doesn't work. Any double-doubles through this O? No, I don't think so. Could just play If over there. It could play maybe Fad. I don't know. I don't think it really matters too much. On this board, probably getting rid of the D helps my bingo percentage. Try to hit something through this V ending in like IVE or something. Yeah, I don't really know here, guys. Like I said, I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point. So let's just do this and see what we can make happen. Now I draw the X. I guess I'll just have to play X for 40 or so on my next turn. Alright, the bot plays Zeroed, which unfortunately blocks my big X spot. And also, the last couple good bingo lines there through that O into the R in the Thorn. So, not a ton of good options for me here. I don't think I have anything through this A. Almost like Exam or something, but not quite. Yeah, there is not a lot to do here. I don't have really anything through this V either. Anything to this R that gets rid of the X? Exert? Exeter is not a word. Wow, yeah, I just have very, very little options here. XI over here? Maybe I can draw something through this V? I don't really know what. Maybe Lenitive I could hit. I mean, I don't have anything really even through this V. I could play Neve, keeping the X. That doesn't accomplish much. If I just play Ixia, the bot's going to overlap and score probably for way more than I did, so that doesn't seem like a good idea. Yeah, I think let's, I don't know, let's just play XI over here, because I don't think trying to open is going to be productive. Yeah, now I draw another E. He plays Lignite, so I guess figuring that even if I bingo, it's not going to be enough to win, which is fair, but I don't have a bingo anyway, and I mean, the bot could easily bingo itself. Look at this pool. Other than the W and the U, those are fantastic bingo tiles, so I might even, if I'm thinking about spread, want to consider blocking a little bit here. I could play Peeve, empties the bag, and it doesn't really block all that much on the left anyway. So maybe, yeah, it's hard for me to really block everything. I mean, Peg doesn't block the L. Maybe Tie Pin empties the bag, but it makes it pretty tough for the bot to bingo. Yeah, like I said, even if I draw a bingo, it's not like I'm going to win anyway. And with that pool, the bot is probably even closer to a bingo than I am, so I think I'm better off just blocking for spread purposes. And like I said, at this point, there's really not much else to do here. So let's just do that, and Wearies is available, but doesn't play, I don't think. So the bot will probably just play like Ys and Tie Pins or something, but we'll see. The bot's probably going to take a little time here to figure out its best endgame, but obviously it's completely winning, so I'll just pause the video and come back once the bot settles on a move. And the bot has gone with Rage, which has a very clever idea of setting up Ys, Taipins, and Regi for a lot, and I can't really do much about it at all. I guess I could play Enrage over here. It's not even worth it, though, because then the bot still gets Swive. Let's see. Let's at least try to get this position right. So Enrage is 11. The bot goes out with Swive for 24. That's minus 13. It gets 10 more from me, minus 23 net. If I ignore that, I mean, it's not like I have anything particularly good anyway. Like neg or something on the top left? Yeah, like I'm not getting much more than I get for Enrage by ignoring it, honestly. So I think I should just block. I have to imagine that's better. Now, yes, so I have to go out. Oof. Horrible game. 470 to 307. Just absolutely disgusting. I mean, I don't know. I might not have played the opening couple turns well, but I feel like after co-design came down, it was pretty much not meant to be. Yeah, this was some opening rack here. Like, I don't know what else I was supposed to do. It looks fine. There's just not a lot of options. And the bot bingos, and... okay, I didn't come up with Swami. Yeah, that's probably worth it. That's a lot of points. That's 44. I thought about Wei or Yaw over here. Maybe Yaw over here is a little more reasonable. I didn't like Wei here because it just gives back a lot of counterplay on the F column, especially like the bot could have drawn Raj or something. I mean, F goes there, H goes there, B, C, like a lot of different tiles. And even if I play it on this side, I mean, the K still goes there, P and H and M. So this still gives back a good amount of counterplay. It's okay, but it's not great. Yeah, this is not good play. Wormy is also there. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Maybe I might have gotten a little bit too fixated on trying to set up my S. I mean, I still don't think this is a terrible play. It does have a lot of upside, but it might just be giving up too much by way of points and equity at this point in the game. Like, I'm down, but it's still very early. So I probably just got a little bit too aggressive here. Yeah, I think if I had seen Swami, I would have probably taken it. 44 is a lot of points. I mean, that's 22 more points than what I got. And, I mean, I do keep the S. AO is not a great leave. So just in pure equity alone, it's probably only about 10 points better. But is that S setup, which, as we saw, can often get blocked, really worth 10 points? Probably not quite. So, yeah, I think this is definitely a bit of a mistake. Like I said, I think maybe I let myself get a little bit too frustrated there after an opening bingo by the bot, figuring I needed to be more aggressive than I actually needed to be in reality. And then, yeah, here I think is reasonable. Like I said, I guess would have worked out a little bit better because it would have stopped Crocoli. But I don't mind Like I said, it sets up another S hook with Summa for the left-hand side of the board. The more hooks I can have open for myself, the better at this point, given I'm already down over 70 points. This is terrible. It just gives back way too many 50, 60 point plays on the right with that triple. I saw this, but AOSTU is just not a good leave. Too many, like I said, too many one-pointers and not likely enough to bingo. You don't want to keep a leave with all one-pointers if you can help it, unless it's like AERST or a really, really strong leave, even like EINRT or something. Like, this is just too likely to turn into a rack with 7 one-pointers that doesn't bingo and you can't score anything, so not a big fan of that. Yeah, I think I'm okay with here. And the bot bingos again. And yeah, this play was also probably non-standard, going with Burka over Kotz. 18-point sacrifice, but leave is obviously a lot better. I'm already at such a big deficit. I just felt I do this for 50. Bot plays through the C most likely. I'll be down still like probably over 100. Now without an S, without a great leave, on a board that doesn't have any great bingo lines, especially without an S. I mean, I could maybe hit an 8 through the letters in Crocoli, but I felt like my chances were going to start dwindling pretty quickly after Kotz. I felt like I needed to keep more volatility open, and yeah, unfortunately, it just never really worked out. I mean, here, again, I could have just cashed in with Jots, and I think I would have in a tournament where spread mattered, like I said, but I'm down almost 200 points already through like 4 turns. I felt if I wanted any chance, I needed to open a triple-triple, so figured I'd try it, and then, yeah, I mean, the bot had a pretty good rack here. I would have probably just gone with Vide here if I were the bot, instead of just keeping a V, but okay, I mean, as long as you block the D, that's really all that matters. Yeah, at this point here, the bot's high equity play is it's a word I won't say on the video, but it is still valid in the Scrabble dictionary, despite being offensive. But bot plays Vacua instead, which makes sense to block on the right a little bit. Yeah, many bingos down here. Twister is also fine, but it sets up that S hook. No real reason to do that. At this point, like I said, there's pretty much no path to victory, I don't think. Yeah, Fad looks fine. Not much else to do with XI. Yeah, maybe Xenia if I see it, just to create another line, but like I said, it's kind of moot. I'm going to need 2 bingos to win, and there's no way to get 2 bingos. I didn't think of E-tape down here. Maybe I should just do that and figure if the bot bingoes, the bot bingoes. I might have just sacrificed too much equity playing tie pin, trying to block anyway. And yeah, sick endgame play by the bot with Rage. And wow, unenjoyed for 25. That is crazy. I wonder if that would have been better. So what did I end up netting again? So let's see, minus 140, and I lost by 163. So I netted minus 23. If I had played unenjoyed, that's 25. Wise would have been 4, 6, 7, 8, 24, 7, 33, 6, 8, 40. So minus 15. Yeah, actually minus 21. So unenjoyed is 2 points better for me. Wow, I mean, I just didn't even come close to seeing that. That is pretty cool. But obviously, I'm losing either way here. And yeah, I think probably the one turn that I regret was No Way. I think, like I said, I just got a little bit too flustered by the bot opening with a bingo for what feels like, I don't know, several games in a row now. I've just been off on a really, really bad start. But in any case, just to remind you, you got to not let that get to you. No Way was too aggressive. I probably should have just taken Swami or at least something like Wormy that still kept the S and wasn't as risky. I mean, opening the S is not bad in principle, but I think I just sacrificed too much equity to do it at that point in the game. If I were down more already, or if it were later in the game, then maybe it would have been justifiable, but it's still turn 2. Like, there's a lot that could still happen. You don't need to be that aggressive. So, that was not a great turn, but, I mean, other than that, honestly, I'm fine with everything else I did. Just wasn't really my game to win, I don't think. So, yeah, unfortunately, guys, that's our 5th loss in a row. So, really hoping that I can get a win in Game 68. And by the way, Game 68 will be our last game of the series with the NWL 2020 dictionary. The NWL Scrabble dictionary, which is used in North American tournaments, is getting updated effective March 1st. And with that, all games in the series following March 1st, which will be starting with the game that goes up this Friday, the game number 69, will be using the new dictionary. So this game used the 2020 dictionary, as will Game 68, but after Game 68, all games will be switching to NWL 2023, which is certainly exciting, and it's going to add some fun new words to the game. So, yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. Sorry to disappoint with the result yet again, but we're going to stay with it and hopefully get some more wins very soon. So appreciate all the support, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.